Hi everyone, in this section of the course we are going to validate a SQL Server installation. Microsoft SQL Server provides us with few SQL Server discovery reports which we can use to verify the version of the SQL Server and the SQL Server feature installed on that computer. So let's see how we can generate the discovery reports. So there are two ways of doing it. One is to install the SQL Server setup by running the SQL Server setup actually. So let's do that. Now the SQL Server Installation Center is here. In this SQL Server Installation Center, we will go to Tools. Under Tools, we will say Install SQL Server Feature Discovery Report. So let's click that. So it will just open up the SQL Server Setup Discovery here. Now we have two instances installed on this machine, SG1 and SG2. Now you can see that for each of the instance what we have installed. So we have database engine services, SQL Server replication, full text and semantic extraction for search, data quality services. Now here is the addition, the versions, is it clustered or not, and configured yes or no. Now there are few components which are common for both the instances, like client tool connectivity, client tool backward compatibility, client tool SDK. So this is one way to see the setup discovery, or you can say to validate a SQL Server installation. The other way is from running from the command prompt. So let's try that as well. So we are in the setup location. So what we have to do is we just have to go ahead and write down a simple command which will generate a report into C: program files Microsoft SQL Servers and the version of the instance you're installing. Setup bootstrap log. So I will just quickly show you. So just write down setup.exe, action is equal to run discovery, and I want to run it in a quiet mode, in a quiet background mode. So I will just use -q option. So it will just take a few minutes to get the report generated. So it almost took 1 minute. The report is generated. So let's go and navigate where the report is generated. So let's go C: program files, Microsoft SQL Server, uh, folder 140, setup bootstrap. Inside the logs, so we have this recent folder created. Double click that and we will have our SQL discovery report. Now this is one of the XML which we can open and we can see, and the same report, this XML will be just displayed into an HTML format. So this is what we have just seen earlier. There is something else which I want to show you. So give me a second. This is the summary. If you open this summary, you will see the overall things which were displayed in the in the report. Apart from that, you will see the description of each of it: type, RTM, version 14, installation location, all those things. What was the configuration, accepted license. So a couple of more information which is not displayed into the report. So this is how we validate uh, installed SQL Server instance.